beautiful humans. Welcome to Corey Spectra Services YouTube channel. My name is Corey Keith with Spectra Services, and today I'm really excited about sharing with you my upcoming workshop, Sexual and Gender Diversity Training for Professionals. Now, this workshop is for wellness professionals, social workers, counselors, doctors, all of those kind of things, and I really would like you to come. Now, whoever comes, I will make sure that we target the information to fit your needs. A lot of it is going to be the same as anyone else, and then there's a certain amount that I will make sure that I target or tweak to make sure it fits your target market or the work that you do. And so what I'm going to be doing here is just sharing a little bit about why this workshop is important, because there's still a lot of myths and misunderstandings about the community, their needs, how helping professionals can really support LGBTQ folks. And so obviously I won't be giving everything away, but I will be giving you enough to understand why this is important. So number one of the biggest things is that we often think about, well, I'm open, I'm inclusive, I'm gonna treat everyone the same. And the thing is, there's a couple of reasons why this is problematic. Number one is that from a point of view of diversity, we're not all the same. And we often go, well, we don't want to talk about difference. But difference is the strength. When we don't talk about, we minimize each other's uniqueness. Okay, so that's one. Two, and I guess there's three. Two, there is this piece about if I treat everyone the same, then what happens then is I end up reverting back to a program response of what my assumptions about society usually is. I'm not saying everyone does this, but a lot of people do. So if we're talking about someone who is asexual, for example, we assume then that most people have some level of sexual need, right? And that they're wanting some kind of sex at some point. But if we assume normality, we're going to ignore an asexual person's experience of not wanting a sexual relationship or very little, right? And so that can happen. So the third thing is that can happen is when we say, well, I treat everyone the same, what ends up often happening is that we end up ignoring the experience of difference, being in a society, a country, community that is often has some level of prejudice. And so whether that is losing jobs for who you are or any of those kind of things, when we ignore that, we're ignoring their experience. And thus, because we have that experience allows us to have a different perspective on that society, how we navigate things, how we navigate support services, all of those kind of things. And so it's really important to understand that once we do that, we're unintentionally creating harm. And like most of us, we're coming from that warm, open heart that we want to come from and doing all those wonderful things that we do, but it's important to be aware of that. The other flip side of having that open, amazing heart that I know many of you have is that sometimes we think, oh, that's enough. Again, it's not enough. It's a good foundation, and that's critical, and I can't teach you how, to build that. That's something you need to have on your own. But the other key things is too, you need knowledge and you need skills. Okay, so what happens is sometimes when we start working with someone, we're coming from that blank slate where we may be open or whatever, but sometimes because we don't have the knowledge or skills, we may direct someone down a wrong path or say something that's harm or create a space that doesn't feel supportive without our intention, because we don't understand the nuances of that community or communities. And so it's really important to know that in order to support, to create those spaces, to do the amazing work that you do for these communities, you need more than that. And that's what this workshop is about, to give you the really strong basics to really get you going. And so if you want more, whether it's from me or another practitioner, you have a little bit more knowledge and ability to say, oh, yeah, I need more from that. I need to build upon that depending on what your practice is. All right, anything else? So the other thing is, understand we're going to be covering things across the spectrum of sexual orientation, romantic orientation, gender diversity, sex, physicality diversity. We'll be covering an indigenous perspectives on these kind of things. We will be covering whole gamut. So again, we'll be giving you knowledge and skills and all of those amazing things to build upon your practice. Okay. And so I'm just checking. I think that's all I really need to give you right now. And I'm really excited. I hope you will join me for this amazing workshop. It's free. I'm open to donations. So if you're wanting to contact me, and I'll let you know how that can work. If otherwise, it's free. So just pop in, let me know on Facebook if you plan on coming. If you have questions, just let me know. This workshop will be experiential as well as knowledge-based. So be prepared to get moving and try new things, get outside your comfort zone, all of those kind of things. And so, yeah, just let me know if you're coming. I look forward to meeting you and all the things, talking about sexuality and gender and all of those amazing things. If you like this video, press like. If you want to check out more of my videos, check out my YouTube channel. If you like it, subscribe, of course. Send me a message or ask me a question down below. And all the other links will also be down below. Okay, thank you.